Hi students, one more important question we are going to discuss related to sample survey. So if you follow my videos, what are the important questions you can able to understand related to semester 5. So this question is principal steps in sample survey. This is definitely important question for semester 5 in sem exam. And one more question from this unit is sampling errors. So in this both definitely you will get one question. So now let us see what the answer is. In a sample survey, the following are the steps to be followed. So this is nothing but principal steps in sample survey. Okay. So the steps are, see, specification of the objective. Objective in the sense nothing but it's a aim. Why we are going to do the survey. Okay. Next, definition of the population. That means what? For doing the survey, from where we are going to collect the information, which area we are going to select. Okay. Next, definition of the sampling unit. So in population, what are the units we are going to select? What are the observations we are going to select is the meaning of definition of the population sampling unit. Next, construction of the frame. Construction of the frame in the sense what we are going, that means the full detail about the sampling unit. Okay. So in this frame, we mention all the details about sampling frame. And the next is the questionnaire or schedule. The questionnaire or schedule in the sense nothing but what are the questions we are going to ask the survey members. Okay. And the next is selection of the proper sampling technique. That means in order to do the survey, which method we are going to follow. So it is the meaning of selection of a proper sampling technique. Okay. Next, organization of field work. So how to organize, from where we have to start, how to do, all this comes under collection, organization of field work. Next, collection of data. These both the meanings are similar. Okay. Next, collection of data, as I told you in organization of field work. So collection of data is also the same meaning. That means how to collect the data, from where we have to start, how many days our survey contains, all this comes under collection of data. Okay. So with whom we have to start do the survey, all this. Next, dealing with non-respondents. See, when we do the survey, every people will not respond to our survey. So how to deal with those people? We have to again make some steps. Okay. Next, analysis of the data. So after collecting the data, we have to analyze. Okay. So is it our survey? What is the feedback? What is the result? What is the conclusion? That is called as what? Analysis of the data. So after analysis, we have to prepare the report. So is it positive or else negative according to our survey? What did we reach our aim? All this comes under preparation of the reports. Okay. Shall we learn in detail? Okay. Specification of the objective. See, the aims and objects of the survey must be very clearly explained to the experimenter, so that unnecessary data may be avoided. Okay. So the person who is doing survey, we have to explain him what is the aim, what is the target of this survey. If we explain, so he may not ask unnecessary questions, he may not collect unnecessary data. Okay. And the next is definition of the population. The population from which a sample is to be taken must be clearly defined. So as I told you that sample is collected from population. So that means what? Population should be clearly mentioned. What is the population? Which area? Okay. Yeah. Next, definition of the sampling unit. The sampling units must together constitute the whole population, and they must be distinct and non-overlapping. That means what? As I told you that sampling units are collected from population. So that means what? All the sampling units, if we bring together, again they will become what? Population. Okay. If we select one sample, the sample observations should not be in another sample. Okay. So that is the meaning of non-overlapping. So the sample observation should not be in both the samples. Okay. Yeah. Next, construction of the frame. In sample survey, the frame determines its structure. The frame must be clear. Only good experience helps in constructing a good frame. So as I told you that frame is nothing but So it will contains all the details about the survey. Okay, so only a good experienced person will understand how to make a clear structure related to survey. Okay, and the next, the questionnaire schedule. So this topic related to SEM 1, if you remember SEM 1, so questionnaire and schedule we learned in primary data. The questionnaire schedule making requires a special aptitude which is attained by sharp intelligence and rich experience. Okay, if you want to prepare any questionnaire, so a sharp intelligent person and a rich experienced person only can able to make the questions related to the survey. So that's why here we have mentioned that sharp intelligent and rich experienced person. Okay, the questions should be short, simple, they should not be well planned, they should be well planned and arranged in a logical sequence. Okay, so whenever we do the survey, we should not give the questions in sentence format. It should be yes or no, like that question. So that's why here the question should be short and simple, yes or no. Okay, like that. They should be well planned, okay, and arranged in a logical sequence. And the next is selection of a proper sampling technique. So in order to do survey, which method we have to select? Selection of an appropriate sampling technique yields more reliable results. So why we have to select proper technique? In the sense, it gives us reliable result. That means perfect result it gives. If we select the wrong method to do the survey, it may not be that much appropriate. Okay, so the technique should be selected with care and cautiousness. Okay, we have to follow some care in the selection of method. Okay, yeah, selection of data. So any method of collection of data may be used. Okay, collection of data, any method of collection of data may be used. In general, the following two methods are prepared: interview method or mailed questionnaire method. Whenever we do the survey, so at that time mostly we have to follow these methods: interview method and mail questionnaire method. Okay na? So if the area is very large, we can follow mail questionnaire. If the area is very less, we can follow interview method. That means we can go house to house direct method. Okay, next, dealing with non-respondents. As we discussed that the persons who do not respond to the survey, so what are the steps we have to take? Sometimes the data is not obtained from all the units in the sample. For example, the selected respondent may not be available at home, or one may refuse or may fail to give the desired information when contacted. So dealing with non-respondents in the sense what? When we go to home, the home may be locked, or else the person may not show any interest to provide the information. So like that, issues we may get when we are doing survey. That is called as what? Dealing with non-respondents. Okay. Next, analysis of the data. After the collection of the appropriate data, its careful analysis is to be made. We have to make what? Careful analysis. We should not miss any point. We should not miss any sampling unit. Okay, that means the person who is in sample, we should not miss the person's details. Okay, appropriate formula must be used to obtain the estimates of the parameters. Okay, now parameters in the sense what? Unknown values. For what we are doing the survey, we should not miss those parameters. Okay, so in order to get those unknown constants, which formula we are going to use? Okay, so that should be mentioned clearly. Okay, next, preparation of reports. A detailed statement of the different stages of the survey should be prepared. Okay, so preparation of report in the sense what? In every stage we have to make clear and perfect report, so that the person who wants the information related to this survey will understand clearly. Okay, so this is about this question. Hope you all understand this question. So this is very important question. So thanks for watching, and also please like, share and also subscribe, so that many people may reach if you like this video, those who are in need. Okay, thank you, have a nice day, bye, take care.